Hi guys, it's Laura Drysdale here. I've got Blake Drysdale with me and we are reviewing the 2019 men's flag final.
Hey guys, how you going?
We've just seen the first run through. Talk us through your tactics here a little bit.
Not too many tactics early on, just trying to survive.
And we can see here after you turn, you start heading down towards the bottom of the flag pit. How much does that have to do with keeping your teammate Jake Lynch in?
Yeah, it's got a little bit to do with it. If we can keep a flag for each other available, then but I think I might have got a quick jump on Jacko and we're both turning the same way.
So a little bit of teamwork makes the dream work, hey?
Yeah, you can say that. If we can help each other out, we've got an advantage over everyone else. So, yeah.
All right, and everybody's lying down here ready for a start. What are some of the things that go through your head while you're lying here?
Just trying to stay calm and just really react to that whistle. And I guess some of the things I like to do is just really push back hard and keeping that low driving position.
So that's your keys to having a fast flag turn, hey? Maybe I can take a leaf out of your book there. All right, and you've gotten up pretty quick here. And you've kind of gone down, then cut back, and now Jake Lynch is gone. How much does that rattle your confidence knowing your teammate's out?
A little bit. Like it's disappointing, but I guess at this point I really have to refocus and concentrate on myself going forward.
And I'm pretty sure this was Jake's first flagging back after dislocating his shoulder, so I think he did a pretty good job getting there anyway. You're lying down here and everyone's getting ready. You've just been told by an official to kind of reposition yourself. You're not lying straight. Does that throw you off?
Not too much. I quite like the delay. It actually is quite good just to refocus, and it gives me a little bit extra time not on the sand, which I think can be a little bit tiring at some point. So yeah, just refocusing now and getting ready for the next turn.
All right, and talk us through your tactics here.
So I've got Sam and Kenichiwada on the left side, and they're both turning towards me. So I'm thinking if I can get a good turn here and push Sammy down, someone really good is going to go out here. So,
all right, and let's see if that is what actually happens. And you can see straight away you've got those big shoulders in there a little bit and nudge Sammy that way. Is this what you wanted?
Yeah. So I got a really good turn there and kind of pushed Sammy down the beach onto Kenichi, and unfortunate for Kenichi, but it's the way flags go.
So getting other people to do your dirty work for you, very sneaky. And that was a very good dive by Sam there. He's just gotten that flag with his hand. That must have been a high pressure situation for him.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, one of the better flaggers was going to go there and he was lucky to get it. So,
all right. And it looks like you and Sammy actually had a pretty clean run there. You guys kind of got left to yourselves. How good does that feel in a final when you get a clear path to a flag? Yeah,
it's good. I had a really good turn here and had a really clean run. So, definitely felt good and going into the medals now. So.
And speaking of that, you're lying down potentially here for a bronze, silver or gold. How much are nerves kind of getting to you?
Oh, nerves are pretty high. Like I said earlier, just trying to stay calm and stay focused and just trying to react well here.
All right, and we'll have a look at this turn here. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, good turn. Turning away, turned really straight, which I try and work on a lot, and kind of had a clean run to the flag and was a good outcome there. So
now nitpicking here as I do, I think possibly a little bit high out of the turn there.
Yeah, a little bit high and maybe a slight stumble. Always hard coming into the end of the day. So, was lucky to keep it together and have a good run through.
All right, and you're here in the final two against little Sammy. We've kind of grown up around Sammy. We've watched him go from being a Nipper champion up into competing against you in the final two in Opens. How did it feel to be lying down next to Sammy?
To be honest, I was a little bit worried here. He'd pretty much won every event he went into over the weekend, and my work was definitely cut out, and I just had to really get my turn right here, and I knew if I could turn really well and match his turn, I knew that my size would probably get him in the dive. So, yeah.
All right, and let's see what happens here. All right, a pretty quick get up from you both, but you can just see you've got those shoulders in there. You're looking pretty stoked about this one, but how good was it to be up against Sammy in that final two?
Oh, it was pretty awesome. Being former club mates and coming down to the last two, to go 1-2 was pretty awesome. Yeah.
And we can see Jake, who I'm sure would have loved to have been in that final two with you. We'll have a look at this replay. Tell us a little bit about what you think got you the win here.
I think maybe a slight jump out of the turn and getting my shoulder in early, and then as you can see there, just using my size a bit for the dive. I think got me the win. So. And
tell us a little bit about size, because there's obviously very different sized people in beach flags. Do you see that there's an advantage to being a bigger person?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously there's probably about a 15 to 20 kilo difference between me and Sam. So obviously going into the dive, it's an advantage for me. But in saying that, Sam can probably move a bit freer over the sand, and so it goes both ways. But I think in this case for me, my size was probably an advantage.
All right, and this was your third title in a row. How much did this mean to you?
It meant a lot. Probably the most out of all of them. To get 3 was an awesome feeling, and at this point I'm pretty elated and happy, and it was just a really awesome feeling to get that third title.
And I guess one of the questions that a few people have been throwing around lately is, will there be a fourth?
I think at this current stage with the coronavirus, it's up in the air. But look, I'm keen to keep going if things work out. So we'll have to see.
All right, you better get to training then.
Yeah.
All right, we'll leave it there. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.